So Chris, late dramatic win here against Gloucester, 2-1. How are you feeling after that?
Genuinely ecstatic. It's great to finally get our season up and running in terms of points and wins, and fully deserved. The amount of effort, commitment, and discipline the boys put into that game. It's a great one to come out and win get 3 points. And the boys are in there delighted. I'm delighted, and everyone here supporting the club is buzzing that we're up and running 3 points on the board, first win of the season. It's fantastic.
Obviously, finally getting what we deserve today. What do you reckon was different today compared to days where we've played well, but maybe just not got quite over the line?
Well, I felt from the very first moment that we stepped on the pitch, we were organised. We were really focused and disciplined in our work. We kind of set up to play a certain way in the first half. We didn't know a huge amount about Gloucester prior to the game, so we were expecting them to be a one shape, and they started with a four in midfield. But we got ourselves in a position where we were creating opportunities and getting into the final third, and we were dangerous from set pieces today, which shows the commitment of the players and the better quality of our delivery. I felt that first half, because of their four in midfield, we weren't always able to get in position, and they were playing through us a little bit and causing us problems through the middle. But at half time, when we spoke about just tweaking our shape a little bit out of possession, and getting those extra bodies in midfield at the right time, so we weren't jumping out to get pressure and leaving men vacant, the boys really bought into that idea. And obviously the opposition then make a couple of changes, put two up top, and then they get the equaliser, and you think, do you know what, the amount of effort the boys put in, we're starting to lose the energy, and boys were really cramping up. So fair play to the lads coming on. Some people having to play out of position and do a job for the team, and when you get an opportunity like that in the dying seconds of the game, and to stick it in the back of the net is outstanding. Everyone's in the right place, making first contacts. Brady, I felt, was fantastic as well in those positions to win the first contact, and Taylor setting up the first one through winning the first contact. Real key moments. We were there, and we put the ball in the net, which wins you games.
Obviously, no better way to win it in the last minute of the game. First goal for Jake Smith. How do you think he played?
Well, like I said, everyone who came on potentially had to play out of position or do a slightly different job for the team, suffering out of possession, and Jake was in a position where he's popped up, followed in like any good striker does, following in, gets the knockdowns and sticks it away. And I'm delighted for the group, but I'm especially delighted for him, because he was one of those players that had to come on, play out of position, do a real physical job for the team, try and defend as much as we possibly can against a very organised, disciplined team that have won both of their games, so they're used to winning games and finding a way. But today it was us that found a way.
Obviously, momentum is key in football. How are we going to take this momentum, move on to next week, and obviously make sure that we can keep going?
Well, I think that the boys are starting to believe that the boys themselves, we're starting to settle. We're understanding what it takes to win football matches at this level, in this league, against some very, very good opposition. We've got to put things in context. We've played potentially three of the best teams in the league. Off the back of last season, with Walton finishing third, Gloucester finishing fourth, but losing in the playoff final, and Weymouth playing in the league above that last season. So we've actually had some really, really tough games to start, and with the injuries that we've picked up, we've shown that we're a squad that's got real resilience, grit, determination, and to get us over the line, 3 points on the board can only be a good thing for this group, because they're getting a little bit of reward, and they're seeing that if they put the effort in, they put the work rate in, they really buy into it, and they're prepared to suffer at times. Like I said on Tuesday, if we put those kind of performances in, we'll win more than we don't. So today is proof of that, and it's great that the players can experience that.